Dear doctor and students, hello everyone. Today I would like to discuss with you a very important topic. We should reduce our dependence on electronics. In today's society, electronic products are everywhere. As soon as we wake up in morning, the first thing we do is to pick up our mobile phone to check our information. Computers and tables have become indispensable tools for us at school or at works. In our leisure time, we are immersed in TV, video games, or social media. Imagine the world we see now. Conversations have been replaced by notifications, and the warmth of face-to-face interaction has been eclipsed by the cold light of screen. A recent study suggests that the average person now spends more than 7 hours a day studying at a digital device. This alarming statistic is not just a number, it's a wake-up call. Today, let's explore why reducing our independence on electronics is not only a choice, but necessary for our social, environmental, and personal well-being. Firstly, as a long-time user of electronics, I have gained an in-depth understanding of the pros and the cons of electronics. Through extensive research and observation, I have witnessed firsthand the adverse effects of electronics on our lives. The potential risks of overuse and dependence on electronics are recognized. Now, as we delve into the heart of the discussion, let's first examine the environmental impact of our growing dependence on electronics. I have had many exposures to sustainability and environmental protection that have given me insight into the wider implications of our dependence. I have conducted research, analyzed data, and understood the environmental impacts of e-waste. Um, Energy consumption and resource depletion. The disposal of electronic waste is becoming an increasingly serious problem, and used electronic products contain a large number of harmful substances that pollute soil and water. At the same time, the product of electronic products requires the consumption of large amounts of resources and energy, exacerbating the burden on the environment. Having explored the environmental impact of electronics, let us turn our attention to the social impact of our dependence on these devices. Our independence on electronic products has weakened our impersonal relationships, whether at family gatherings or family dinners. It is often seen that everyone is looking down at their mobile phones, and communicate become less and less frequent. We lost the opportunity to communicate face to face and to spend quality time with friends and family, increased social isolation and loneliness. Electronic products have made us close at hand in the virtual world, but far away in real life. Having examined the social impacts, let us now turn our focus to exploring practical strategies and alternatives for reducing dependence on electronics. So what can we do to develop a balanced relationship with electronics? Firstly, we can set up a reasonable usage plan. Set a time limit for using electronic products every day to avoid uncontrolled use. Secondly, we can cultivate some hobbies that do not rely on electronic products, such as reading, sports, painting, and so on. These not only help physical and mental health, but also enrich our life. Lastly, we should learn to enjoy real communication with others and cherish every opportunities of face-to-face interaction. As we conclude our exploration of practical strategies, reduce our dependence on electronics, it is clear that fostering a balanced relationship with electronics is critical to the sustainability of our society and environment. Let us now reflect on the key insights of our discussion and consider how we can work together to achieve a future where electronics use improves rather than dominates our lives. Throughout the discussion, we examined three key points: the environmental impact of electronics, including e-waste and energy consumption, the social impacts of over-dependence on electronics, such as decline in face-to-face communication skills and increased social isolation, practical strategies to reduce dependence on electronics, including implementing digital detox, setting boundaries, and adopting alternatives. These points emphasize the importance of a balanced relationship with gadgets used for personal, social, and environmental sustainability. Now that we have explored our complex relationship with electronics, it's time to take action. You can assess your technology habits and take some time to reflect on your use of electronics. In what ways can you reduce your reliance on electronics? Can you create healthier boundaries for screen time? You can implement teach free time, a regular digital detox, or screen-free time, scheduled throughout the day or week. Use this time to engage in non-gadget related activities, such as reading, being outdoors, or connecting face-to-face with loved ones. You can share what you want to know about the environmental and social impacts of electronics with your friends, family, and community. Encourage them to join you in reducing their dependence on electronics and adopting more careful electronics. Use habits you can embrace analog alternatives by exploring analog alternatives to digital activities, such as journaling instead of using a smartphone app, or playing board games instead of video games. Embracing this analog experience can help foster a stronger sense of presence and connection. By taking these actions, we can work together to release a future where technology enriches our lives without compromising our well-being or the health of the planet. It starts with each of us making conscious choices to advocate for a more balanced relationship with electronics. Finally, let us remember that our relationship with electronics should be balanced one. By reducing our dependence on electronics, we can not only promote the environment and the well-being of our societies, but also restore humanity in a world increasingly dominated by screens. Let us endeavor to create a future where electronics are tools for connection, creativity, and progress, rather than barriers to genuine human interaction and ecological harmony. Okay, my speech is over. Thank you.